So this is my first demo review. It's been a while since I posted on the channel, but that will not be happening any longer. So today we have the MXR carbon copy, the non-bright version, the original version. It's an analog delay with bucket brigade technology, which is, in my opinion, the best sounding kind of analog delay. It has a mod control, a mix knob, a regeneration knob, and a delay knob. Regeneration is the amount of repeats, mix is the level of the overall with your clean sound, and then delay is the time, and then mod is the modulation. So today we have a Mexican Stratocaster with Klein 59 matched pickups, non-reverse wound, into a box AC15C1, plugged into the bright channel. The treble is on about 4.5, bass is on about 4, the volume on the master is turned up to about half, the tone cut's on about 1.5, and the volume for the top boost channel is on about 3.5. Clean sound is this. It's a neck pickup. Now we'll go with this delay setting. That's with reverb, and I'll now go without. Now, as we turn the delay up, it becomes longer. So this is maximum delay, which is 600 milliseconds. And as we turn up the mix and put the mod in, so that's maximum delay time. And if we turn the regeneration up, you get more repeats. So we'll put the mix and the regeneration at 12 o'clock. And what I love about this delay, which is the reason why I got it, is even with the mix that high up and the delay that long, it's not getting in the way of what I'm playing. Even if it's complicated. It's dark enough so to be in the back. So as opposed to a digital delay, which is not very dark, this is much darker. So if we turn off the mod, you get this. With the mod, you can hear it wavering a bit. And the setting I actually use it in is the regeneration, turned way down, about this. The mix about there, depending on how loud the amp is, because it's going through the front, not an effects loop. And the delay about there. Now bridge pickup, and the middle pickup. It's very musical, which is actually the biggest draw for me of this. Something bright is great for certain things, but this all around I think is the best delay for the money. These can be picked up for $150 new, and I actually got this for around $100 used. I will always mention used prices because I usually get them at that. This is in mint condition. Right now it's run off a battery, not a 9-volt supply. Depending on the pedal, I'll run it out on a battery or a power supply. I believe batteries sound different. Some will argue, but I will take that argument. So now I'll get some gain on the amp and turn the volume down on the master. Now the gain on the top boost channel is cranked on the neck pickup. And the delay when you turn down still isn't louder than the note. Middle pickup now. That's the modulation on a slap. If you turn it off, much more straight. On. Got a little bit of wavering at the end. So that is with a Strat. And now we're going to switch to a Les Paul. Top here now. Everything is the same. We'll go gain first and then back to clean. This gets a little dirtier to me when I threw the gain on the amp. It's a sound in itself, but I would dial the gain back when you're running delays to the front, so they're cleaner. It's a personal thing. So with the gain back, I'll turn the master back up. Go to the middle, and actually my guitar I pull the volume knob, and it's out of phase. That modulation in the end, it tails off. Now without. And if I'm playing blues or rock or something like that, I usually have the modulation off. The modulation I like for things like this. When you crank the delay, the regeneration up, and the mix up. This is the neck pickup split. It tails off very quickly, but I think that's the beauty of it. If you crank the mix way up, you get this. So that will conclude today's review. So remember, this can be had for, I believe, I got mine for about $100 on reverb.com. New, brand new, in basically the same condition as this came in, which is new, for $150. Either way, you get it. I think it is the best analog delay for the money, judging by the things it does. And on the back, which I actually did mess with a little bit, there's a speed and width control for the modulation. So if you take the back off where the battery usually goes, you get a little screwdriver, and you put it in there, and you can adjust the speed in which it tails off the modulation or comes in, and the width of it. So how far the modulation is going back and forth. As you can hear, that was a different pitch. Yep. So there we go. That'll conclude. So keep going on the channel. Please subscribe if you enjoy this. Give it a thumbs up as well if you liked it. And share it with anybody who would like to know. There will be more coming. It will not be 2 weeks before I put out another video. I will try to get up a pedal demo as much as I can. I do not have a ton of pedals. I'm not a believer in using a massive board, but I will hopefully be trying to get more in. I've got several things I want to touch on, and other videos will be coming out about tone, strings, picks, amps, and basic licks and ideas and things like that. So yes, thank you all for joining in, and have a great one.